Hey y'all, welcome to Cooking with Coach Amy. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how I make my dairy-free skillet pizza. So along my journey of THM, I've just found that the pizza crust take too much effort for me to make, and they don't quite taste the way I want them to taste. So I just ditched the whole crust idea. I've made a crustless pizza for a long time. There's a recipe on my website for that. Or this one is so much quicker because you can just do it on the skillet. What we're going to do is add 2 tablespoons of refined coconut oil. We're going to get that heated up. Okay, we're going to wait for this to melt. Okay guys, the coconut oil is melting. There's a little bit left. Now what we're going to do is add our veggies. So I love to pack in veggies wherever I can. Now, these are just the ones that I like. You can do whatever you want. I do a huge handful of spinach. Now this is going, we're going to turn that fire down a little bit. This is going to cook down to almost nothing, okay? So that's a lot of spinach, I know. I'm also going to add about a cup of mushrooms, and you can chop these up if you want to. Have some olives. This is a 1/4 cup. I'll probably just do half, so about 2 tablespoons. Okay. Now at this point, I'm going to add some seasonings. So I have some mineral salt, just a pinch or so. A little pepper. Nutritional yeast. This is a generous pinch, as you see here. I don't know, it might be about a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. I love nutritional yeast. If you don't love it as much as I do, you don't have to use it. Alright, so I'm going to use my tongs and just toss this around. And be sure that you use refined coconut oil or it's going to taste like coconut. You see how it's already cooking down? Okay, I have this is one of the larger eyes on my stove, but I have it on low at this point. All right, we're just gonna let that cook down for a little bit. Okay, so this has been sauteing for a few minutes. I'm just gonna keep tossing it around. I keep losing my mushrooms. All right, so I'm just gonna scooch over all the veggies to one side of the pan. Now I have about a cup of pepperonis, and I just kind of lay them out. Let them get crispy. And then we'll start making room for the other ones. If you wanted to make this in a larger pan, you can. I just always made it in this little pan. It's like a 10-inch pan, I think. Give them all time to get kind of heated through, and then I just scooch them over. This much pepperoni gives you about 10 grams of protein. And then we're also going to add some Canadian bacon. It's 3 slices of the Canadian bacon that I use. Gives about 10 grams of protein. So we're hitting our 20-gram number there, which I like to do in a meal, 20 to 30 grams of protein. Continue scooching over the veg, making room for our meat to heat up and get nice and crispy. Oh, it already smells so good. All right, so I've got my chopped up Canadian bacon. All right, now I know y'all like to see what products I'm using. So this is the pepperoni I have. It's just plain old Walmart pepperoni, no big deal. I do like to get the nitrate free, but I haven't been able to find that at my local grocery store. So I'm using that and it's fine. This is the Canadian bacon that I've been getting at my local grocery store and Kroger, both places. It is really good. So we're just gonna let that toss around, get nice and crispy. All right, now I have a little bit of garlic salt that I'm going to sprinkle on my veg, just a little bit. And I also have some Italian seasoning. All right, like that. Now, while my meat is still getting nice and crispy, I'm continuing to kind of toss it around to get all the little pieces on the pan. I'm going to turn over my pepperoni a little. Really so easy. Okay, now I have some Great Value pizza sauce. It's no sugar added. Great. And I just kind of pour it over my vegetables. I don't know how much that was. Maybe about 1/3 of a cup, maybe half a cup. I don't know. Measure with your soul, guys. All right, so we're just gonna keep letting this, turn my heat up just a little. There's a lot of liquid coming from our vegetables and the oil, and it's just gonna be so yum. I'm gonna keep letting my Canadian bacon get crispy. I'll check in a second. Okay, hey y'all, so it's only been about a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my heat off, and we're gonna get this delicious skillet pizza on our plate. Typically like to just kind of slowly pour it over onto a plate, and I like my meat to be on top. Just be patient with it. And I'm doing it backwards so you can see. All right. Now you might say, wow, that looks like a lot of food. Well, it is. I told a client earlier this week that we had pizza night at church one night. It was kind of a last minute thing. And I told my husband to get me 5 pieces of pizza because I only eat the tops. And he was like, 5 pieces? I'm like, dude, I only eat the tops. But this is going to fill you up. This is a salad plate, okay? So we have so many veg. We've got our protein. We don't have any dairy in this. Coconut oil as our fat. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of nutritional yeast on the top. You could do some crushed red pepper flakes if you want to. If you wanted to add some Parmesan cheese, you could. If you're not dairy-free, you could put you some mozzarella on top here too and enjoy. It's so delicious, and I love to have mine with an ice cold Topo Chico. So I hope that y'all enjoy this. It's such a yummy, delicious, and quick recipe that you can throw together. A lot of times, if you just keep the pizza sauce and pepperoni, you have all kinds of other veg you can add in for this yummy meal. Just always make sure you got enough protein and veg, and that'll be good for you. A great easy lunch for you, mama. And my kiddos like this too. Sometimes when I'm making this, I let them make little tortilla pizzas or use the lavash, or sometimes I just do crustless, or I just order them one and it's all right. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching Cooking with Coach Amy. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.